We know that the pest is here. The grass looper is severely affecting the entire sugar belt, Corozal and Orange Walk, and for sure there will be huge losses attributed to the grass looper.
These are grass loopers, also referred to as sugarcane loopers, which move in a looper fashion. These caterpillars are pale green and brown in color and feed on various grasses, and when available sugarcane, they move in looper fashion. There are various species, and this little guy here and his looper friends are presently causing havoc within the sugar industry, eating their way through hundreds of acres of fields for some weeks now.
We have been receiving reports from farmers in the second week of October. So as the technical arm of the industry, we decided to take action immediately. We did a quick assessment to the entire sugar belt, which is called Corozal and Orange Walk, on the 22nd and the 23rd. What we encountered is the entire sugar belt had the presence of the pest. Nevertheless, the Corozal district is the one that has the most presence, which was in the high count or high economic threshold of this insect pest.
They are not new pests, but this particular year they have enjoyed the extended drought.
When the drought conditions are here, as the name says, there's not enough rain or precipitation, and that actually triggers for all insect pests to be present in the industry. The incidence of this insect pest is increasing, so for sure we know we will have an impact, but it's matter of time to have a complete scenario, to have exact data as to what are the magnitudes and the amount of acres that will be lost attributed to the grass looper.
Eggs hatch in 3 to 6 days, then enter the larvae stage before pupating into a pale brown moth.
The larva, which is the stage that causes most of the damage, lives 20 to 25 days in the larva stage. And those 20 to 25 days feeding day and night until it turns into pupa stage. One larva can feed 4 or to 5 kilos in his whole life stage of being a larva. Imagine only one feeding on the mass green production. Imagine you have 100 or 1,000 larvas. What can they do 2-3 days?
Let's say the field is to 0.5 to 3.5 months, it will recover. The leaves will come back. And if it's 8 months and above, the stalks are already defined, so there won't be much of an impact when it comes to its production. But again, when it's between 4 to 8, it's where it will indeed, it's a fact, it will affect its productivity. It will reduce the production, the tons of acre for that cane field in particular.
The rains are expected to decrease the number of larvae, but farmers can take action to reduce the impacts.
If you have more than 0.5 larvae per plant, you can start your chemical control. That will be a fast knockdown. We advise farmers to visit your cane field, since this pest is an opportunistic pest, where he moves through the pastures, the grasses, where that is his primary host. And from there, when we have big amounts, like right now, the environmental factors are favorable for them to reproduce. When they reach the cane fields, they will also feed on the cane fields and devastate them in 2-3 days, depending on the population that we have.
Duane Moody for News 5.